Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to part 4 of my continuing series of my Friday 13th collection overview. So in this part, let's look at these are a bunch of random um, Blu-rays, DVDs, 4Ks. They're not in any particular order because when I started sort of compiling for this series, I was just grabbing anything anywhere and didn't have time to really arrange it in order. So it's kind of all over the place, but it doesn't matter. We'll still go through it. So first up is this print here of the different masks, Jason masks. Now this was interesting. I thought I was going to get totally scammed on this because I saw this ad on Facebook, and I said, you know what? Let me check it out. It looks kind of cool, whatever. And it turned out to be legit, surprisingly. But yeah, I thought it was cool with the different masks here. So now we move on. So this is just the the studio release of the New Line Platinum series. I remember those of Jason X. This was a cool edition at the time, actually. Yeah, put that off to the side. And then same one for Freddy versus Jason. These are cool, and these cases were pretty hefty and pretty sturdy actually for the time. Got a little bit of a sheen to it. Then we jump into Crystal Lake Memories, the complete history of Friday 13th. So on a previous video, I showed you the actual book from Bracky, and this was the video version. Really excellent documentary from the producers of Never Sleep Again. So it's the same crew, and yeah, this was cool. Really thorough. It was awesome. And then there was this one also had the bonus disc, which had the additional or extended interviews, I believe. Now I didn't get the original, but I had a copy that came with this. So nonetheless, it's still good. It's the same quality anyway. It's just a rip anyway. But then we go into Friday 13th, a series, and I enjoyed this series. I remember when I was watching it back when it originally aired. I believe it was from 88 to 91, if I'm not mistaken. It was 3 seasons, and yeah, this is the original DVD release. They released it again. So this is the first season. Fun show, good show. Not really related, but sorta, with the cursed objects. They should have called it Amityville. That probably would have been more appropriate with the cursed object of all the films. Anyway, this is the second season. Cool cover, and the skull is the different objects, which is kind of neat. Pretty good job with these releases, and the final season. Same design. They all had the same design. Yeah, they released these apart. So yeah, they never did. Well, they ended up doing a box set proper, but it would have been nice to have these in like a box set. Kind of cool with some art. Would have been nice. What else do we have here? Let's go with these ones. So these were these. I picked up these 4 packs from Walmart. So there was part 1, 2, 3, and 4. The deluxe editions, and this was a Walmart thing. I don't know if it's an exclusive, but now this one didn't have a slip case, which is kind of interesting. Because I say that because the continuation with the next 4 films to part 8 had the slip cover, so it's kind of weird. I don't know if that just didn't happen to have one, or I missed out, or something or other. Yeah, these were kind of cool. Nothing special. Collect anything, people who watch this and collect, and they know how it is. You get one thing and all of a sudden you start getting a million things of like this franchise especially. All of our collections have all these things. And this was the DVD version of the 8-movie collection. This was kind of cool. This clear kind of case thing. Pretty neat. And then we had the Blu-ray version of the same thing. Why did I get both? You know why. You know why. We don't settle with one. We have to have everything Friday related, even if it's a double and a triple dip. And then the last one up here is Free Tag der 13. So this was this was a media book actually from German. This is really cool actually. You got the sack head and you almost got the texture too. These were pretty cool. I only have this one. They're hard to find and they're pretty expensive. Just to give a quick opening to see what it looks like. This one's a little bit beat up because the actual book separated from the case, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And basically, this is in German, I assume, and it just has some pictures and information here. Kind of neat. And then we have the disc there. So these are kind of cool. I thought they're interesting. I'd like to collect the other ones. But again, these came out a while back and they're scarce, so these will be probably hard to get a hold of and probably pretty expensive. So I'm not gonna ruin that. I'll just put it off to the side. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Yeah, as I keep digging, I'll definitely bring out some more and we'll go over them and take a look. I'm not gonna talk about them really. We all know what the films are and everything else. They've been talked to death. So I just want to show what I've been able to find over the years. So anyway, we'll see you in the next one. Take care.